For my commencement, I confronted writer's block, but several ideas came to mind, and I discovered my inspiration after running at the state track meet. I run a few events, and the longest of them is the 1,600-meter run, which is a 1-mile race. Every time I ran this race, I thought to myself, this is a long race. And every time I finished the race, I thought that this was shorter than I expected. After conversing with many of my fellow seniors, I realized that many of them also felt that this race to graduation was shorter than we expected. Hebrews chapter 12, verses 1 and 2 say, "Therefore, since we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses, let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles, and let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us, fixing our eyes on Jesus, the pioneer and perfecter of faith. For the joy set before him, he endured the cross, scorning his shame, and sat down at the right hand of the throne of God." As soon as an individual enrolls into school, the race to graduation begins. Every year, thousands of students start on a journey to graduation, but not everyone reaches the destination. Here at the Piney School, the original athletes pacing themselves to the finish line began as freshmen. Other students like me saw the opportunities at this institution, switched their colors to black and gold, and joined the current runners on this mission. Some runners did not finish the race, but the 52 warriors who can stand here today endured the highs. They endured the highs as well as the lows of this quest and are here today to proclaim victory. We have been welded with the flames of mathematics, pressed by the irons of English. We have also traveled through the light of science, ascended the mountains of geography, swum the oceans of history, and debated the principles of government and economics. All of these and so much more have been possible because we have been mentored by exceptional teachers and prepped by the realities of dorm life, disciplined by the sound of alarm clocks, and we have been consoled by the blessings of Sunday services and Bible studies. Thus, my fellow seniors, we must remember the words of Olympic gold medalist Michael Johnson. Life is long stretches of handwork, punctuated by brief moments in which we are given the opportunity to perform at our best. Now, a poem originally written by myself, and it is entitled The Beginning. It's been a long time coming. We have gone through this marathon running, and now with caps and gowns, we're here at the finish line jumping. Some of us began this trip early. Some of us began late, but the significant matter is that we have finished the race. We have gone from thinking that school was all about lunch, gym, and recess to understanding that if we don't work hard, we will have to retest. This is merely the genesis, and I'm glad that we have finished this, but the real race is not over, so let us not put an end to this. And entering the world, we ought to let our light so shine as we change the world, one student at a time.